Creative Minimalist, www.thecreativeminimalist.com. Somebody mentioned that my introduction music sounded a bit like a suspenseful horror film beginning. Well, you never know, because look, there's the shadows. What lurks within the shadows? When you're journaling, you never know what might come out from beneath that dark area there. I don't get out enough, do I? I don't get out enough. I just wanted to do a little update on my bullet journal. Now that I've got it all into the bullet journal and I'm working away. Each day, what I do is I set up the day with my little stamps normally. It's just it's a ritual, a Zen-like thing, it's a focus thing, just to work through the day and see what can be done and set up. So there we go with Sunday. Stay safe. Stay safe, Mr. Stamps. You never know what's lurking in those shadows. So, film edit the vlog. Choose a song for next week. What could that mean? What could that possibly mean? And always remember, children, to cover up your stamps, your inks. Sorry, you don't want them to go dry. I've had a bit of a cold this week. I've not felt very good, so this is slightly sort of cobbled together. What has been going on? I've been doing my daily login and planning. So the night before, I try and note down anything that needs doing. Now, linked to the daily planner is my monthly planner, where I've got all my bits down there and all the things I need to do this month and get them done. So where are we? We're almost halfway through the month, and it's touch and go whether I'll get all those done. Will I get close? I don't know. So I always refer back to there before doing my daily lineup, and then go back to my future log as well and just double check what we've got there. So my big overview, my monthly overview, then focuses on down into my daily overview. Now, I don't at the moment have a weekly layout, and I'm fighting against a weekly layout because that to me goes against the bullet journal ethos of quick login every day. However, that does mean that I run the risk of missing things. That say I've got something that needs to be done by Wednesday this week. Where does that go? What can I do? So, or something that just needs to be done, but it doesn't fit into the month. It doesn't fit into the day. So, what I have done is I've just added a quick log section there just to bung that down. Now, I'm not sure where that's going to develop, so we'll see in the next few weeks. I've been taking some notes down. I've been doing a couple of courses from cadenze.com, which is very good, learning how to do my music. Now, there's nothing else in the dark, so let me tell you what else I've been doing, what I've been up to. This week's card of focus, because it was a full moon, so I put in my full moon. I wanted to focus on using my time more wisely, which went out the window when I didn't feel great. Wanted to focus on Planner Key, which I haven't really gotten around to, but did start to use Twitter a lot more. A couple of experiments running on Twitter. Hasn't really worked so far, but it's early days. In fact, it's only week 11 of the year. One thing I did remember, or didn't remember, but now remember, and so I'm passing it on to you, is that certain inks don't like glossy paper. There's a glossy space image behind here, and I use my inks on here. I think it was Aquatint inks. Pretty sure it was the Aquatint inks. No, it might have been the other ones, which I've forgotten their names now. But it might have been the acrylic inks. Either way, one of the inks doesn't work on glossy paper, so remember that. So instead of having a nice sort of see-through, semi-translucent sling, I'm reading too much sci-fi. Sort of translucent screen, to get the right word, across the card, I ended up with sort of what didn't really work, but looks okay. It looks okay in the end, but I wasn't feeling well, so that's my excuse. So I need to think on what next week's focus will be, so I'll be doing that for the rest of today, along with trying to pick things up. Also creating or working on a new junk journal, soon to go into the Etsy store. Just laying that out at the moment, seeing where that can go, using the lovely map, vintage maps that I managed to find out in the local bookshop. I also got sent some junk mail, but it was on some lovely paper, so that's got cobbled in together. So I'll be making a new junk journal from there to go onto Etsy, and that's pretty much it for this week. Fortunately, nothing has come out of the shadows, but I may change my intro music to be a little more friendly, a little more welcoming to all you bullet journal people out. Oh no, saying that, I'm supposed to be talking about my bullet journal run through, and totally forgot about this, what I've been doing. Tying into my weekly focus, I'm just doing a sort of general sort of checklist. It's a bit worrying that I forgot about that for this video, so I hope I don't forget about that each week. But as part of my weekly review, I want to make sure I'm doing certain things each week, and so this will be my checklist, and all being well, by the time this journal reaches its end, there will be a sea of yellow across there. So just all the things that I want to do. So week 11, we're at week 11, one vlog, I'm doing my vlog, and that will get filled in there. So I'm also doing that as a tracker. I think I might be doing a few more tracker type things in the very near future as well. So that's it. Have a good week, and that's how my bullet journal is going. This is Darren, the Creative Minimalist, www.thecreativeminimalist.com, saying stay safe, and I'll be back soon. Goodbye.